It's high school basketball girls style. The TV3 Game of the Week. The Lady Bulldogs from Batesville and the Lady Spartans. It's the Game of the Week on TV3. From Spartan Bulls, TV3 welcomes you to the Game of the Week. Tonight, an Eastern Indiana athletic conference battle between the Lady Bulldogs from Batesville High School and the Connersville Lady Spartans. With Ron Wiley, this is Fran Schulman welcoming you to the first of many Lady Spartan and Spartan games this season on TV3. This is game number 4 for each team, and each one has won 2 of their first 3 games. Here is Lady Spartans assistant coach Daniel Hafner to talk about tonight's game. We welcome Daniel Hafner, who is an assistant coach here at CHS for the Lady Spartans. Daniel, you're on a 2-game winning streak. What about the first 3 ball games? I know you lost your opener, but the Spartans have looked pretty good the last 2 games.
Yeah, we had a overtime victory against Anderson here. The girls were doing everything we told them. We needed to get to the line. We had to do our penetration and just cause them to get in some foul trouble, and it paid off at the end. And overtime victory.
Had a big win over Centerville.
Yeah, had a nice win. Our seniors stepped up big time in that game, just kind of leadership, told them what we need to start doing in practice, and just the improvement that whole week after our loss to Mount Vernon was different. I mean, just totally different atmosphere at practice. The seniors stepped it up.
I know in that Mount Vernon game, you guys saw what was wrong with these young ladies and worked on it.
Yeah. So biggest thing we've been working on is rebounding, blocking out, and making sure we're getting back, not giving up easy points off transition. So we've been getting back in practice, and it's been paying off last couple of games.
That's great. They Spartans are 2-1, and the Bulldogs, moving here from Batesville, are also 2-1. What about these Lady Bulldogs from Batesville? What can you tell us about them?
Well, they're tall,
right,
lanky.
They got 6 feet gals here playing, plus 6 feet plus.
They play all man-to-man. They press man. Just all in all, just a kind of a average team, but they play real well together, and like I said, they get a lot of pressure and they help side and they move. So as long as we don't turn the ball over, we should be pretty decent tonight.
Good. Are they similar to Anderson in their attack, or what can you tell us?
They're not as quick. They're taller as a whole team, but they're not as quick on their feet as what Anderson was. And I think they play as a team a little smarter. They know situations, it seems like, from what we scouted and went to see them play, so which is a little different than what Anderson had, but overall they kind of do the same thing as man, full court press man, so we've just been practicing that this week.
Should be quite a ball game, and of course it's a conference game, so I know that's sort of an extra incentive to win.
Yeah, our first conference game, so like I said, we're just trying to be 1-0 after tonight in conference and be 3-1 on the season.
Oh,
so.
Sounds good. How about some starters for us tonight?
Well, we'll have Taylor, Courtney, and Destiny starting, all seniors.
Okay.
And then we'll have Amanda and Ashley as 2 juniors starting as the forward position for us. So Taylor needs to make sure she handles the ball, handles the pressure, and talks about or get the ball to the open person when they're open, and just without hesitation. Like I said, if she can do that, Courtney can shoot her threes and attack. And Destiny's just been kind of a role player, really helping us out on defense, giving us quite a few great minutes. So if we can do that with our guards, and then have Ashley and Amanda been doing kind of what they've been doing down low, blocking out and rebounding, and help us score a little bit every now and then, it turns out to be a great game.
Should be a great game. Best of luck tonight, Daniel.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ron, how about the starting fives for tonight's team?
Starting 5 for the Batesville Bulldogs. They are led by Gabby Garcia. She's a 5'3" freshman, number 3. She's a guard. Brooke Bradford is a 5'9" senior. She's number 10. Katie Thomas is a 5'8" senior. She's number 12. And the front court for the Lady Bulldogs is Kelly Hartman. She's a 5'8" senior, number 23. She's one of the forwards. And rounding out the lineup for the Lady Bulldogs is Shelby Roop. She's a 6'2" senior, number 34. A tall, big lineup for the
6'2" for a girl.
Yeah, that's pretty
a little tall.
Yeah, that's going to be hard for the Spartans to overcome.
I would think so. I would think she'd be a great rebounder.
Oh, absolutely. But you got to block out. You got to block out. You can get them out.
That's
Taylor
right.
Stevens is the leader of the Spartans. Fran, she's a little engine that will.
Oh, absolutely.
The little engine that will.
We've watched Taylor a couple of seasons, and she's quite a spark plug.
She definitely is a firecracker spark plug. She's a leader of this team.
She's a point guard. She's a general. She'll
lead
run
this
the
team.
offense.
She will, and she won't stop. Taylor Stevens, number 3. She's one of the guard positions. Courtney Phillips is the other guard for the Spartans. She's a senior. She's number 12. Ashley Coker is a junior. She's number 21 at one of the forward positions. Amanda Cobb is a junior. She's number 32 at another forward position. And Destiny Roosh is a senior. She's number 24, and she is the other guard for the Lady Spartans.
Okay, Ron, thanks. Batesville's 2 wins were over North Decatur 50-41 and South Dearborn 57-25. Their one loss was to Seymour 61-55. The Spartan wins were over Centerville 47-29 and in overtime over Anderson 54-52. The Lady Spartans lost their season opener 47-35 at Fortville. This game is about to begin. Ron and I return with the opening tip after we take a break on TV3 Game of the Week for this.
This is Titan 1-4. No signs of life.
Titan 1-4, hold your position.
What do you got?
Unmanned aircraft is identifying enemy sniper.
Copy that. Let's move. Thanks, Reaper 1-1. We got it from here. Sensors coming off target.
Learn more at airforce.com.
Tip-off time is here of this ball game between the Lady Bulldogs from Batesville and the Lady Spartans from Connersville, and it is controlled by Batesville in their traveling blue uniforms.
Immediately, Fran, you can see the height. I mean, there's a big disparity on the side of the Batesville Bulldogs.
Shot from out is missed by number 3. That's Gabby Garcia, a freshman on the Batesville squad. And the ball taken out of bounds by the Spartans. Here is Taylor Stephen, number 3, drives it up court. She's the point guard. She'll set the offense for the Spartans. Feeds off to a teammate who drives the baseline, comes back out. That was Courtney Phillips. Back out to Stevens. Man-to-man defense by this Batesville crew. Here's Taylor trying a shot, which is missed, but there is number 21 of the Spartans, Ashley Coker, to get the rebound, put it up and in, and the Spartans lead it 2-0 in the early going.
Now, Coker, right place, right time for her, and easy 2 points.
Look good. Let's see what happens at the other end of the court as the Spartans go on defense again.
Look like I get a 2-3 zone to disrupt this Bulldog offense.
They get the ball underneath to a player, but number 23 can't get the shot away. It was good guarding by the Spartans. She brings it back out. Number 10 fires a long 3-pointer, which is missed. Fight for the rebound, and again the Spartans come out with the basketball. Here's Stevens going up court. Spartans on top. Let's see what Taylor does. She feeds off in the corner to number 12. Fires from deep in the corner, which is off the front rim. Here comes the Bulldogs getting the rebound, and a long pass out of bounds way over the head of the intended receiver, and the Spartans will get the ball.
Yeah, Gabby Garcia fell down on that. You know, one thing I'm very impressed with so far with the Spartans is that their defense, it is a zone, but they're keeping their Bulldogs' biggest player out from under the basket, number 34, Shelby Roop. She is far away from the basket, and anytime you get her far away from the basket and they have those big, long shots, you know, we kind of even up the height.
Sure, if they can keep that up all night, they would be in good position for a victory here. As we mentioned in the pregame, both teams have won 2 games and lost 1 in the early going of this basketball season. Taylor Stephen, number 3, she'll handle the ball a lot. She'll drives down, finds a hole along that baseline, drives right through the Batesville defense and scores.
That's
Here's
a walk
number
right there.
10 coming down court, firing away, but before she fired the shot, she was charged with walking, so the Spartans get the ball on the Batesville turnover.
I tell you what a very impressive offensive series Taylor had last time. She drove to the basket, scored. She forced that walk by a great defensive play right there. I tell you what, when she goes, the Spartans go, and right now she's going, and we're up 4.
Number 21 is the ball handler, Ashley Cookers, one of the junior members of the Spartan squad.
Looks like they're calling number 3 with a push. Yeah.
Right. Gabby Garcia picks up the first foul of the ball game.
Yeah, Spartans definitely, feeling it right now. Only up 4, but they're feeling pretty
inbound
good.
at their end of the court. Tried an inbound shot, which was missed. And Batesville, with her height, grabs a rebound. A nice defensive move by Stevens, but now there's a bad pass by Batesville, and the Spartans bring it up court.
Yeah, one thing right now the Spartans are doing very well is that they are making the Bulldogs pay for their mistake. Good drive.
Courtney Phillips drive right through the defense on the right side of the Batesville squad and went in for the shot to give the Spartans a 6-0 lead. And the long shot is missed by
over the back.
Batesville. Foul called on the rebound.
Yeah, 23. Let's look at that. Yeah, got her.
Picked up by Kelly Hartman. That's the second foul of the ball game, both on Batesville. There's a lineup change. Number 21 comes out for the Spartans, Ashley Coker, and she's being replaced by, let's see who came into the ball game. Ron, number 11.
Number 11 came in.
Preet Carr. She's one of the senior members.
Yeah, when you have a senior coming off the bench, you know that you're kind of loaded with talent a little bit. There looks like there was a reach-in foul right there.
Well, Stephen was bumped from behind, I thought, and went down, lost ball, but the Spartans will retain possession.
Yeah, again, very impressed with the Spartans. They're showing no fear going inside. They're attacking the bigs of Batesville.
Comes into
using
Stevens.
their speed.
On the left side, dribbles behind the free throw circle, goes to the right side, feeds the ball off to teammate Destiny Roosh. The ball lost out of bounds by the Spartans, and Batesville will have it.
I think that may be the first turnover.
I think that's the first turnover by the Spartans.
Yeah, and again, one thing that Spartans are doing very well, they're forcing the action defensively. They're rattling the offense of Batesville. Again, another turnover.
Ball. Spartans pick it up. Stevens got it for CHS. Here's Taylor's shot. Good. 2-pointer. Jump shot just inside the free throw circle. 4 for Stevens. 8 for the Spartans. Shot by Batesville. Another shot is missed by the Bulldogs up close. Number 34 picks up a foul. That's Shelby Roop.
Yeah, third foul there on the Batesville Bulldogs. Definitely not the start. Again, right there, definitely, that was an easy call right there, friend. Stevie Wonder could have called that. But it's definitely one of the things that the Spartans need to do is they got to keep making them pay because, again, the pendulum always swings in the ball games, and once Bulldogs start cleaning up their offense, maybe to stop it, we just need to keep forcing the action defensively, and that's not a good play.
Ball back over the center line, and the Connersville girl tried to save it. In doing so, she battered into the hands of a Batesville girl, and here's the whistle stopping play.
I think they're going to call Taylor on that, I'm not quite sure. Yep.
Number 3, Taylor Stephen, picks up the first foul of the ball game for the Spartans. Lineup change for CHS as number 24 comes out, Destiny Roosh. She's replaced by Michaela Taylor. Kelly is a sophomore. Batesville, meanwhile, will be putting the ball in play. 8-0 is the score here in the first period.
Boy, look how fast and look how uniform the zone is for the Spartans.
One of the tall guys that gets the ball, gets a turnaround jumper from the free throw lane, and number 34 scores for Batesville. The first 2 points of the ball game. That's Shelby Rupp, 6'2" senior.
Yeah.
Hard to defend, Ron.
Yeah, definitely hard to defend. And we were being successful. She was under the basket, or she was out from the basket, and she got inside there, and she was able to use her height.
Here's Carr taking a cross-court pass and working on the right side of the floor into the corner. Goes Carr, being guarded closely and a little bit too closely. I think a foul coming up on Batesville.
Yeah, they may be calling 33. Didn't see any foul from her. Yeah, it looked like maybe she kind of reached in just a little bit. I tell you what, they get those little calls.
Jessica Wagers picked up that foul, and that's number 4 for the visitors. Coming back into the game for Connersville is Ashley Coker, and coming to the sidelines will be Amanda Cobb.
Yeah, definitely not a start that, again, Batesville wanted.
Spartans ball, trying to bounce pass into number 10 for Connersville, Taylor. It was knocked away from her by one of the defenders of Batesville, so Spartans keep possession at their end of the floor. Comes into Stevens.
Dangerous pass. Again, Spartans showing no fear of getting inside, setting those picks.
Taylor trying to find a hole to drive down, feeds off. Number 10 fires, and it won't drop, but she rebounds her own shot. Fires one up close, it's missed, falls down.
Oh, she dragged her foot.
Has the ball, and
yeah.
Traveling call to number 34 as she comes up court.
Yeah, again, good defense there from the Spartans to force that. Watch it there, Taylor. Yeah, that was, she dragged it pretty far. Again, nice defense there from Taylor Stevens. Connersville defense is what's winning this ball game. It's allowing their offense to be calm.
Here come the Spartans. They have really controlled the ball game so far. Here's Carr, stopping from 15 feet, a little bit short. High to grab the rebound is number 34. That 6'2" height of hers enables her to grab the basketball and gives off to a teammate. Fires from long, which missed. Teammate grabbing the rebound, and the ball knocked away by Connersville, so it'll be Batesville ball at their end of the court.
Wasn't quite sure if they were calling a out of bounds or a foul. Glad it's just out of bounds.
Bulldogs, deep pass into number 12. Shot from the side, missed by Batesville.
Yeah, not quite sure who they're going to call on the white team. Probably going to be Carr. Oh no, Stevens.
Oh, it's on Batesville.
Carr wasn't even around. I don't know what I was thinking.
Number 3, she'll come out of the ball game. She has two fouls. Spartans have the ball in backcourt, leading by 6, 8-2.
I thought it was against our 3. It was against Gabby Garcia.
Yes.
Yeah, I must have read her lips wrong. I thought she said white 3.
Here comes Steven. Taylor goes right side. Brings it to the left side. Couple of men, a couple of guards on her. She drives down, trying to get free, but feeds off to 21.
Oh, wow. She called bank on that.
She banks one in. It's number 21, Ashley Coker. She has 4 points. Spartans have 10, a pileup of players. Another foul coming up. Looks
yeah,
like
they may be calling that a charge.
See what they're going.
Yeah, they're
Foul
calling
being
a
called on Katie Thomas, number 12.
Or the Batesville fans are not liking it. They're giving the officials some business, but look like we see the replay right here coming up. It's sort of still moving. I can almost see their point right there, Fran.
Yes, very close call, but went Spartans' favor.
Yeah, we like that. But yeah, I don't think our girl was set completely. Looked like her right leg was still moving just a bit. Your body has to be stopped completely.
Spartans on the attack.
Now they're calling a 5-second call.
Turnover by the Spartans. Give the ball out of bounds to Batesville with a half a minute left to play in the first period, so the Bulldogs may go for the last shot of this first quarter.
Yeah, the Bulldogs need anything right now to get on the board. Just to take a little bit of momentum going into the second quarter. That looks like,
the girl driving for the basket missed a shot, but a foul on the Spartans.
Going to be against
number 11 on Preet Carr.
Yeah, reached in right there clearly. And that was a nice move from the Bulldog right there. She knew she was fouled, and she just threw that shot up so she can get 2. Get any way that they can score, Fran, right here going into the second quarter.
Here's a free throw attempt by Tara Prickle, which is missed. She'll get a second one coming up. Bulldogs with 2 points in the first quarter of this ball game so far.
Never would have guessed that, Fran.
No
Never
way.
would have.
Second one will drop through. That's their third point. Spartans will get the ball with 18 seconds left to go in the first period.
Now this is where you need a 3.
Steven will walk it across the timeline. Spartans set up in a 1-2-2 offense. Taylor starts to pick up speed. We're down to 3 seconds.
Wow, she
she
drove.
fires with miss, picked up
That's going to be a
by
walk.
Carr. Her shot is missed.
Oh, no, I thought they called Preet on a walk, but yeah,
Foul
they
number
called her a
11
foul.
on Preet Carr. Is that her second,
That's
Rob?
her second foul, Fran.
That's the third team foul on Connorsville. Batesville has 6. Bulldogs put the ball in play. As the buzzer sounds, they get a last second shot off, but it's way, way short. 10-3 is the first quarter score, with the Lady Spartans ahead of the Lady Bulldogs from Batesville. Second period coming up right now. Let's stop with this, the TV3 Game of the Week.
The #1 cause of hunting accidents in Indiana is not firearm related, it's falling from tree stands. Always wear a full body harness when hunting from an elevated hunting platform. And before you leave the ground, always be attached to the tree or a lifeline system. Have a safe hunting season. Always wear your full body harness and don't be a thud.
Well, a very successful first quarter, Ron.
Yeah.
If we can keep that up, the Spartans have looked extremely good on both ends of the court.
Yeah, they
tonight.
did. Their defense forced a lot of turnovers that Batesville normally make. And one of the things I was very impressed with the Spartans was that they drove, yet they showed no fear, that they used their quickness to get inside. And I tell you what, their quickness is what disrupted the Batesville Bulldogs offense. Got to keep that quickness up.
Spartans put the ball in place. We begin the second period. Number 12, the ball handler for CHS. That's Courtney Phillips.
Well, the Bulldogs have a very
feeds
impressive.
off to number 10, Michaela
good-
Taylor.
good
Drives out and scores.
But Taylor just goes inside. And again, show no fear once again.
Here's Batesville with a long pass. The girl falls down, picked up the ball, picked up by number 3, Steven. She'll fire and miss. Shot is short. Batesville's got the rebound. Not a good play that time.
Yeah,
by
that
the
just wasn't a good
Spartans.
play, and hopefully the Spartans will be able to make up for that here on this defensive series. But again, you make a good defensive play like that, you maybe want to set up a little bit longer.
Shot from the corner by Batesville is missed. Rebounding the Spartans. They have really controlled the boards, Ron.
Yes, they have, which is very, very
Against-
unexpected.
Right, against this much taller team.
And when you're forcing them to shoot outside the line, well, it looked like Cobb may have traveled a little bit.
There was a push-off, I believe. Somebody got a hand in the face. Let's see. Go call
Blue
number
11.
11, Tara Prickle.
I didn't really see anything on there, but the Zebras did. Now their big had just gone out, so we'll see
Right.
what we do to take advantage of that.
It's a shooting foul. The Spartans miss. It's number 12, Courtney Phillips, trying the free throw, which is not good. And the rebound by Batesville brings it up court.
No,
Girl
that's-
fell down.
Yeah,
but she
that's second or
passed-
third time.
passed off before she did. So Batesville keeps possession. Cross court, they're shooting long. The Spartans defense is preventing them from getting up close, but there's the rebound, and a Batesville girl goes in for a score.
Yeah, Katie Thomas, again, right place, right time for her.
That's their second field goal of the ball game.
Yeah, it looks like Batesville, they're playing with a little more urgency. Oh, wow, that's...
Wow, I think Taylor was fouled.
Yeah, you think?
I mean, by number 44, Samantha Heidlich. That's the 8th foul, so Spartans will be at the line again for the 1-and-1.
Yeah.
Let's see how Taylor does.
Boy,
Drops
she
it
gets that
through,
arch.
beautiful. No rim needed there.
No rim needed, nothing but the bottom of that. She about took out the roof.
Taylor Stevens, senior for CHS. This one is missed. Rebounding is Batesville's number 11, Tara Prickle, and the Bulldogs bring it up court.
Yeah, again, their offense, again, just doesn't look like it's still rattled. It hasn't settled.
There's a long pass, but the girl saves it from going out of bounds. Number 10 went up to get it, Bradford.
You know, I mean, Connersville's defense, their zone is just so fast.
Yes, there's a girl driving the baseline but can't get through, feeds out. Number 10 drives down the baselines in traffic, tries a shot short. Spartans got the rebound.
You know, and that's what the difference between our defense and their defense. When they drive, we got 3 girls around them. When we drive, you know, we have easy access to the lane. So, I mean, really, our defense is just doing so phenomenally well tonight.
Shot from the side is missed by Ashley Coker, and the ball into the hands of the Batesville girl. There's a fight for the ball, and it's going to be a foul called on Courtney Phillips.
Yep. Yeah, aggressive play right there. You like that if you're Michael Thompson. You like that aggressiveness.
It's the 4th team foul against the Spartans, so no one at the free throw line for Batesville yet.
You know, good, clean ball game for the Spartans so far.
Batesville offense, I think it's a 1-3-1, I believe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's varied a few times.
Yes, there's a shot by Batesville, which is missed. They got the rebound and driving the baseline, and up scoring is Thomas.
Thomas
makes the score 13-7. That's Thomas with her 4 points. There's a long shot by the Spartans, which is missed. Spartans have to stop taking those kind of shots. They need to work for the good shot.
Do what was got them successful.
Right.
That was driving inside, and there's a
fight for the basketball.
Yeah, it's Taylor wins.
Steven just kind of yanked it away from a couple players and brings it up court.
Yeah, the Spartans just need to go back to their offense that was very good, and that is, you know, ball control and then getting inside. And these, you know, 25-footers, you know, is not what's going to get them, you know, extend the lead.
No, those long shots just aren't dropping. And
oh, whoa, I don't know.
Here's the Batesville girl getting the basketball, but stepping on the out-of-bounds line. Apparently, the official right there to call it.
Yeah, she was
Spartan
definitely
ball.
right there. Although I wasn't sure if she, from our angle, it looks like she was not on the line, but nonetheless, the zebra was right there, and she saw it, and we have the ball.
Steven tries a long one, which comes off the rim, and the rebound goes to Batesville. Bradford brings it up court.
Yeah, that just was not a good shot from Taylor right there.
33 tries a long shot. Jessica Wagers for Batesville. It's missed. Spartans have the ball. 13-7 is the score here in the second quarter. Spartans on the attack. And that's a foul. These officials really calling it close, aren't they, Ron?
Yeah, they definitely are calling it close. And Batesville's not
number 11 again. That's Prickle. She should be getting up into dangerous territory with fouls. She'll be coming out of the game, and she's replaced by Kelly Hartman. Meanwhile, at the line is Connersville's Courtney Phillips, hitting the free throw. Get a second attempt now. The Spartans have 14 points.
Oh, Michaela Taylor right there. She's sandwiched between some of those bigs there, number 10 for the Spartans. But, boy, she's a battler. Watch her. Boy, she's...
Second one drops through.
Good job.
3.5 minutes to play in the first half. Here comes Batesville.
Yeah, Batesville went on a little bit of a run. Fran, it looked like the momentum was about to switch over because we started shooting from outside, but we kind of righted the ship. The lead's back up to 8. Batesville definitely has slowed the tempo down on their side, which is good. We're in the lead.
The ball knocked away from number 44, Samantha Heidley. Here come the Spartans. Number 12 fires and missed. Courtney Phillips fight for the rebound.
Michaela Taylor right there for three. She got it.
Shot from the side, good for the Spartans. A three-pointer. That's the first one of the evening.
Yes, it sure is.
5 points for her. And a timeout is called by Batesville. It's going to be a full timeout, 18-7. The Spartans have the lead. We're under 3 minutes in the first half. And while they take a break on the floor, we'll take a break here on TV3's Game of the Week.
Bigfoot on.
Play basketball.
Boy foul.
Play about to be resumed as we near the end of the first half of this ball game here at Spartan Bowl tonight. Lady Spartans, Lady Bulldogs basketball here on TV3. We're happy to have you with us. And it's Batesville ball.
Yeah, Spartans open up their biggest lead with that three from Michaela Taylor, up 11.
Number 23 fires and hits one. Kelly Hartman drops one in for the Bulldogs. Brings them up to 9 points. Here's Steven.
Spartans slow it down just a little bit, and as you can tell, the defense is not as aggressive from, well, I say that, and you know, it kind of be a little bit more aggressive, but I tell you what, the Spartans have been very, very good at solving the Bulldogs defense. Oh boy, Taylor was wide open, and the Taylor Stevens didn't see Michaela Taylor wide open.
Disney Roosh on the far side, playing pass with the teammate. Now brings it out to Steven, and she'll move behind the free throw circle. A couple of guys on her. She feeds off into the corner. Here's number 12. Ooh, firing one. It's just off the rim for
follow your shot.
Courtney Phillips. And rebounding is Batesville. Here they come. Nice steal by the Spartans on the far side by Roosh for CHS.
Yeah, nice steal right there.
Here's Stevens dribbling around, feeding off. Number 21 fires a shot.
Nice follow through from Roosh.
Tipped up and in.
Is that Coker or Roosh?
And the Spartans go to points number 19 and 20.
Yeah, I tell you what, Roosh right there, she was in the right place at the right time.
That's right. Here come the Bulldogs, trailing in this ball game. Long three-point attempt missed by number 10, and the rebounding is taken off by the Jessica Wagers for Batesville, and they will control the ball here with a minute left to play in the first half. The points have been hard to come by for the visitors here at Spartan Bowl tonight.
Yeah, it seems like every time they get the ball, I say again.
Well, there's a pass out of bounds. Yeah. I don't know where that was headed for, but it ended up in the cheer section at the bowl, and another turnover by Batesville. The Spartans defense is just driving these Batesville girls crazy.
Driving them crazy, and one of the things that I thought was the key to the game was for Batesville was be able to get the boards. You know,
I thought so too. I know with their height, we saw these players over 6 feet, and
they haven't been able to do that because we've driven them crazy.
Yes. Here's Steven drawing the ball.
And
two men on her.
Yeah, she's got two on her. Which means somebody's open and Roosh right there. Looks like a three. Yes,
24. She hits it, and boy, is she a happy gal. Destiny, as she comes, of course, she has 5 points, and the Spartans lead 23-9.
Yeah.
20 seconds on the clock here in the first half. It's been all Spartans, folks. We hope you're enjoying it here on TV3. There's another bad pass. Connorsville has it, taken up by Roosh. And number 12 was brushed from behind, but she gives the ball off to Steven, and let's see what the official's calling. Is this a foul coming up?
Yeah, definitely not. That's her second.
Foul on the Spartans. That's foul number 4.
2.4 seconds
to go. Batesville has 10. A long shot at the last second. Ooh, hit the basket and dropped off, but a crazy first half as the Spartans have a 23-9 lead over the visiting Lady Bulldogs from Batesville High School. So who would have thought Batesville goes into this ball game with a 54 point per game average. Their defensive average is 42.3. The Spartans' offensive average in 3 ball games, 45.3. Their defensive average, 42.7. Last year, the Spartans went to Batesville and came away with a victory, 36-31. Right now, they're in good position, 23-9 at halftime. Here is Spartan Bowl. Ron, you have some scoring?
Yeah, have some scoring, and I tell you, I'm very impressed with the balanced scoring of our Lady Spartans. But first, for the Batesville Lady Bulldogs, they are led by Katie Thomas's 4 points. Kelly Hartman has chipped in 2, Shelby Root 2, and Tara Prickle has 1 point for the Spartans. Again, balance is the key for our offense. They are led by 3 players with 5 points. Taylor Stevens, she has 5. Michaela Taylor has 5. Destiny Rush has 5. And Courtney Phillips and Ashley Coker each have 4 for the Spartans, 23 points.
Well, it's good to see the balanced scoring because it's something that has concerned Michael Thompson and his assistants because they were getting scoring from maybe a couple of players a ball game. But this is great tonight. They have played as a team and their defense has just been super. Yeah, their defense has been super. One of the things that's been very good, their defense has been super, but their offense has made their defense, or actually made the Bulldogs pay for the turnovers that the defense has caused. So, again, both sides of the ball, the Connersville Spartans are playing excellent basketball, a very well-rounded half. Let's do that second half. Michael Thompson is in his 10th year as the CHS Lady Spartans coach. He has a great record run of 125 wins against 85 losses. Yeah, Michael Thompson, I tell you what, he has had years. A couple years ago, we remember the girls were sick and injured, and he still came away with a winning record. Just a great coach, a great mentor to the kids, and the Spartans are proud to have him. Derry Cox is the coach at Batesville. He has a record of 15-10. So again, it's halftime here at Spartan Bowl. 23-9 is the score in favor of the Lady Spartans over the Lady Bulldogs from Batesville. Well, it's halftime, and we'll take a break here on TV3 and be back for quarter number 3 on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. Every day, no matter where we serve, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Lady Spartans are ahead in this ball game, 23-9 as we begin the second half of play. The Spartans had a 13-point second quarter. Batesville scored 6 points in that second 8 minutes of play. The Bulldogs will put the ball in play as we begin the second half. Let's see what happens here tonight. Again, as we mentioned earlier, this is a conference game, and it will help either team to be in contention as they have 6 other conference games that they play, but this first one is very important. There's a Batesville shot which is missed. Rebounding the Spartans. Here comes Stevens. Spartans fall back on offense. Yeah, you mentioned, Fran, about it being a very important ball game. It is, even though this is the first conference game. Anytime you can start the conference season with a victory, hey, that's good. Oh, great. Yes, it is. The Lady Spartans had a 7-2 record last year in the conference. It was a shot missed by CHS, and the Bulldogs have gotten the rebound. And here's a shot which is missed by the Bulldogs. Another long shot. The Spartans are keeping these gals away from the basket and forcing them to shoot long. And so far, Batesville hasn't had a great deal of success.
Yeah, Batesville is not using their height to their advantage at all.
There's a shot by the Spartans, in and out by Destiny Roosh. It started down and jumped back out.
Yeah, the Spartans haven't had a good offensive series so far in this second half, but Batesville has not made them pay for it on their offensive
Bulldogs
side of the
driving
ball.
down along the baseline. Whoops, couple of bumps, but no foul called. Shot by Batesville from out is missed.
Another defensive rebound for the Spartans. Again, Batesville cannot be clear enough, Fran. They have to start somehow, some way, getting those boards. They got to start using their height to their advantage. So far, the Spartans are keeping them off balance.
CHS on the attack. There's a shot from out, which is missed. Spartans have tried 3 long shots in this second half and have yet to connect. So
they've definitely abandoned their inside game this second half.
They've cooled off a little bit as far as the long shots are concerned.
Yeah, just a little bit flat.
Come Batesville sets up the play. Shot in and out by the Bulldogs.
Oh, Roosh.
And there's a foul going to be called, looks like on the Spartan. Number
Destiny
24,
Roosh.
Destiny Roosh.
That's her first. A little bit of just aggressiveness right there. I mean, you can't blame her, but, you know.
Ball inbounded by Bulldogs at their end of the court. Working the ball around. Bad
Nice
pass
defense.
Intercepted by Connersville, bringing it
Phillips
up court.
going all the way,
12,
and that's a
Phillips,
charge.
And
Yep.
see what happened here as players go down. Official
she was
will
hit
call
right in the
a foul.
face. Yeah, she's staying down. She was kicked right in the face.
Yeah, she's here comes the coach for
Yep.
Batesville, trotting
Yep.
out on the floor, but
I mean, she took that charge. She's
told to go
tough.
back.
Definitely
The girl was
charged.
getting up.
Yeah. Watch it in her head. Ooh, her head. She hit her head, and then Phillips hit her. So she's going to be coming out probably. She should be checked for a concussion.
That's a little Gabby Garcia, a 5'3" freshman at Batesville. She will be coming out, Ron. Number 33 will be replacing her. This is Jessica Wagers coming in, and the crowd gives a young gal a hand as she comes to the bench.
Yeah, she took a shot to the head, and then Phillips.
She hit it pretty hard, the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of smiling now over there on the
well, I hope she's okay.
bench. Yeah, I hope so too. Hate to see that happen.
Here's a bad pass by the Bulldogs. Spartans have it. Here comes Steven. See what the Spartans can do if they can slow down a play a little bit. No, they're firing away.
Yeah, not
Number
liking
12.
that.
That's not what we saw in the first half a lot, Ron. They were more patient, a little bit disciplined in that first half.
Yeah, this is just run and shoot, and again, Batesville has not made them pay for it. So you got to think that, you know, sooner or later they're going to start making the Spartans pay for these erratic shots. Get inside as we were doing the first half very successfully.
We played almost 3 minutes of this second half and no score in the ball game. It's the halftime score of 23-9 Connersville. There come the Bulldogs after the Spartans try a shot which is missed. Here's a turnaround shot which is missed by Batesville.
Not a good pass.
And a ball dropped off again, and a foul
that's on 23.
is going to be called.
Yeah, that's on 23. That is her second.
That's Hartman.
Yeah, Hartman went over the back there of Roosh. You know, again, both teams, right there, a clear foul. Both teams.
They just can't get one to drop.
Yeah, the lid is dropped, but again, the Spartans, the reason why their lid is dropped is that they just haven't gone back to or their lid is closed. The reason why the Spartans just haven't gone back to the inside. Here we go.
Drive down, shot missed by Connersville. Here's the rebound by
That's out of
Batesville.
bounds.
And the ball is knocked away, out of bounds by Batesville, goes to the Spartans. They still loses control. Here's number 10 coming in for Connersville, Michaela Taylor. Destiny Roosh will come out.
Again, very strange ball game, Fran. Again, the Spartans were very clean that first half. They did everything right. I mean, they had a couple fouls, but more than they did everything right. Batesville, you would hope that the Spartans, again, they're not going to be that clean, and they're not.
There's another shot by the Spartans that won't drop.
But Batesville's gotten they haven't picked up their pace.
No, they haven't had any luck until now.
Yeah, yeah.
Number 33 drops one in, Jessica Wagers. She has 4 points. Now the Spartans, let's see if they can come back with a basket here.
Shooting that
Number
long shot.
12 fires, it's gone, missed, and who comes out with the rebound? Batesville.
Yeah, I mean, you just cannot expect, Taylor Stevens at 5 foot something against a 6 foot something to get the rebound every time. You just can't expect it.
Michael Thompson, like Lou Pinella, said, I've seen enough.
He's seen enough.
He calls for a full timeout. We'll take a break here on the TV3 Game of the Week. We're in the third period, 23-11. The Spartans lead the Lady Bulldogs from Batesville. Back right after this.
I am for the child who lives in motels, cars, and shelters, now in foster care, a group home, where he sleeps not on a bed, but on a temporary cot. He is the child I am for. I am a CASA volunteer. I am you.
Timeout's over and play resumed here in the third period. Batesville ball. Lady Bulldogs trailing 23-11. And they slow things up here as the Spartans get ready for set the defense. And it's number 11 handling the ball for Batesville. Whistle stops play. Lane violation, apparently, the official signals. And it's out of bounds, Connersville on the turnover by Batesville.
Got to make them pay for that turnover. Get inside, Michael. Hopefully with that timeout has righted the ship for the Spartans.
Spartans have been extremely cold here in this third period. Here's Steven driving around. Ball handed off to Phillips. Courtney comes to the near side.
And Spartans have slowed down right here. I mean, they're
off to Taylor. Number 12 drives the baseline.
Ooh, nice. Ooh,
feeds off to Steven, but the ball, a loose ball, and Batesville gets it.
Yeah, Michael was looking for a foul, was hoping for a foul. I couldn't see, he was in my way, but again, I like the fact that they went back inside to their bread and butter, which got them that big lead in the first half. Wasn't successful there, but they know that they got to go back to that.
Batesville brings the ball up court.
And that's what got them success.
33 feeds off to a teammate. Shot is short along the baseline and out of bounds, or the Spartans had the rebound and bring it up court.
I tell you, how many bad shots have the Bulldogs taken?
Oh, gee, I don't know.
I mean, they had. I mean, a testament to our defense. We forced them to make those bad shots, Fran.
Number 10 is Michaela Taylor for CHS. Taylor Stevens is number 3. She drives around, gets up.
Beautiful.
Finally banks one in. 2 points for Stevens.
Yeah, nice for Stevens right there.
She's at 7, and that gives the Spartans their first 2 points of the third period. They're up 25-11.
Another turnover, got to make them pay.
There's a shot, good. Nice shot put up and in by Connersville's Amanda Cobb.
Yeah, she got
the ball and just put it up and in.
I tell you what, Amanda Cobb may not score 20, but I tell you what, her nice shot for 33.
Number 33 fires a three-pointer and scores. She's a 6'1" senior. That's Jessica Wagers. 27-14 the score. Spartans out in front. Here's Steven trying to penetrate the defense of Batesville. Drives down, gets up close, shot missed. Teammate puts it up, missed. Fight for the rebound. Comes off in the hands of Samantha Heilige in the blue uniform for Batesville. Passes off to a teammate who was up close. Shot good. A couple of players hit the deck. The foul's going to be called
on Stevens. Yep, that's her third.
Taylor Stevens is called for the foul. That's his third team foul for the Spartans.
It looked like she got ball, but bringing down there, that's. I tell you what, I don't want to get Stevens in trouble.
Batesville has been called for but one foul here in this third period.
They've cleaned that part up.
Yeah, they had 10, I think, in the first half.
Yeah, they sure have. I tell you what, Amanda Cobb's on there big. I tell you what, again, Amanda may not score 20, but boy, she makes her presence felt defensively. And
there's a pass into the big girl, and she's in the free throw lane, and number 34 turns around and puts a little 5 or 6 foot jumper up. Shelby Rupp. Number 4 points for her. Spartans try a shot from the side, which is missed. With just 40 seconds remaining in the third period.
I tell you what, the Spartans, you know, they get nice defense. Got to make them pay right here. Slow
nice
it down
steal
a little
by
bit.
Connersville's number 12, Phillips. Yep. But she's a bad pass, and it's out of bounds to Batesville.
Well, I tell you what, Michael Thompson is not happy right now. As good as they were playing the first half, they are playing equally as bad this second half.
Complete change, Ron.
Yeah, but thankfully Batesville's not playing that well.
That's right. They haven't been able to improve their game.
Yeah, she's
they work somebody underneath. Now Batesville's beginning to get a little bit of momentum as Rupp scores 6 points for her.
Yeah, under double digits now.
27-18. Spartans' lead is shrinking here.
Yeah, Spartans need to get a nice shot here. At least I don't care about 3, but just
number
get
12
2.
fires long. It's missed. Buzzer sounds. We played 3. At the end of 3 periods, it's 27 Lady Spartans and 18 for the Batesville Lady Spartans. A 9-point third period for Batesville. The Spartans were held to 4 points in that third quarter. Fourth period coming up. Right now, let's take a break on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Bigfoot or
play basketball.
Boy
I've been informed I called the Batesville team Lady Spartans, Lady Spartans of Connersville.
Yeah. No, we just want Justin to edit it. We have more editing to do.
We start the fourth period with the Spartans in control.
Yeah, one thing
Stevens,
Spartan, that's
crash. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, that's
collision here, and looks like it's going to be on a blue. Let's see what the official rules.
That's her second, number 34. Yeah, you just can't do that.
Shelby Rupp called for the foul.
They're going to call that every time. Shelby Rupp got on fire that second quarter, started getting inside, playing more aggressively, defensively, kind of disrupting the Spartans. Again, Spartans got away from their inside game, and they tried to get it back, but again, got to clean up the fourth quarter, forget the third, let's start all over.
Spartans in control, in the lead. Loose ball, fight for it, players on the floor. Batesville saved it for a second, then they went down, and again, a timeout is being called by the Batesville coach. It'll be a 30-second one, so we'll just keep it here, as I think the Batesville coach thought his team was in trouble, so he called quickly.
Yeah, definitely. They looked like they were going to call a jump ball.
Yeah, they were fighting for the ball. I think he called a timeout to end the scramble for the basketball.
He's got to settle his girls down, and we got to be settled down too. Again, right now momentum clearly with Batesville. We got a 9-point lead. Again, that's just a testament to how well we played that first half. But again, this team, our team, the Spartans, they just got to, just go back to playing what they played the first half. Of course, Batesville is going to do everything in their power to not let that happen. It's good to see number 3 back on the floor, Gabby Garcia, after taking that horrible fall.
Right, yeah, she seems to be okay. She's a point guard.
Yeah, she's tough.
Sets a play.
Yeah, nobody was going to help her.
No, the coach finally yelled at one of the players to come out and help her.
Again, defensively, we did very, very well that third quarter. I mean, we forced them into a lot of turnovers. It's just our offensively didn't catch up to our defense and make them pay.
Work the ball to one of the big players, who turns around, puts it up, missed. Gets the rebound, puts it up, missed, but she'll be at the line for a couple of free throws.
They're going to go against Coker right there.
14th foul against the Spartans of this second half.
You know, you can get the ball, you just can't have any other part of the body touching.
Here's the free throw shooter. Fires it up and drops off.
Like that.
I'd like to see her number, but her long hair keeps me from
34.
figuring out, is it 34?
Yeah,
Thanks, Ron.
Yeah. Only because I saw her.
Well, she makes the second one, and that's the 19th point for the
help.
Bulldogs.
Oh, that's
a steal by Batesville on the inbound
I
pass.
thought she walked.
And here's number 10 dropping it up and in. Brooke Bradford for Batesville, and the Spartans are needing to control this ball game a little more.
Yeah, they're only up 6.
Yeah, a 6 can be wiped out real quick.
Couple
of threes.
She's not
now
happy
here's a
with
mistake by the Spartans. Traveling called on 32, Amanda Cobb.
Yeah, again, you hate to see them coming back with our offense being anemic. Our defense really playing very well. It's just that our offense just has not done anything this half.
It's completely different from what it was in the first half.
Yeah, well, that's a good. Yeah, got to make them pay for it.
Batesville fires one out of bounds, so it'll be Spartan ball.
You know, it just takes a slight momentum shift to.
But as you often say, let's take advantage of the turnover now.
Yeah, we have to, Fran. That's
right. Here's Steven bringing it up court. Taylor drives down, stops in the free throw lane, pops one up and in. Nice little 10-foot jumper, 2 points for, and she has 10 now for Taylor Steven. Spartans up 29-21. Here the Bulldogs getting set for a shot, missed. Rebounding is a teammate, and putting it up and in is number 34, Shelby Rupp. So Batesville comes right back with a bucket, and they're back within 6. Here's Steven leading the charge down court. Whistle stops play as she drives the free throw lane, and see what the official's going to call.
Nice.
Like Taylor's going to be at the line for a couple of shots.
Oh, beautiful right there. I tell you what, Taylor, again, shows no fear whatsoever, Fran. Whenever we need a oomph, she gives the oomph and then some.
Highledge is charged for the foul. Ooh, Taylor misses her free throw.
Yeah, she's got to make those, especially at this junction of the ball game. Yes, this will put us up 7, but I'm telling you, the way that the Batesville Bulldogs have battled back, no lead is safe.
Michaela Taylor comes in for the Spartans. Free throw is made by Steven, his second one. It's 30-23 now. Here come the Bulldogs. Here's Garcia firing from the baseline, which is missed. Fight for the rebound.
Roosh,
finally, the little gal on the floor brings it out.
Yeah, she was against some big trees right there.
She was. I mean, she was almost impossible to see.
Yeah.
Number 3, Steven, controls the ball. The Spartans have it. See if they can score this time.
Yeah, and you know who's going to go. Oh, wow, nice.
She feeds off to a teammate, fires them deep in the corner. Missed. Number 44, Heidlich, rebounds for Batesville. Here's a pass cross court. Number 10 drives the lane, goes up and scores.
Wow, she threw that up.
She did. Bradford scores for Batesville. She has 4 points, and the Bulldogs are within 5.
Yeah, Bulldogs playing much more aggressively than the Spartans. The Spartans are playing as if, hey, we got the lead. You know, they're not playing with urgency that it calls for right now. I mean, the Bulldogs are clearly back in this ball game. You know, when you got a 6'2" guy on our
bad passing. That the Spartans try to inbound and throw it away, and it's Batesville ball.
This is where Batesville is taking advantage of their height. You know, again, you got the 6'2" player that's going to be guarding the inbound and then throwing the ball inbound.
Garcia. Shot looked good, but it didn't drop for her. Spartans get the rebound, and they need to control this game. It's 4 minutes and a half, 4.5 minutes left to play.
Yeah, Michael controlling, slowing them down. That's not good.
No, shot missed. Spartans grabbed the rebound, though. Yeah. Steven comes out with it.
Well, the first half we were getting the boards every time. This time we're not, and so, you know, these long shots, you know, it's right now a tight ball game. We got to get inside.
Steven starts to drive down, backs off.
Well, she faked that girl out, made her almost fall down.
Over 4 minutes left in this ball game, and the Spartans have to play smart basketball.
Yeah, have to
keep from Batesville. If Batesville ties this ball game, it could be a real problem, Ron.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why, you know, Michael's telling them slow down, just have ball control. Not a shot clock. You know, I'm a big advocate for a shot clock unless it's for our advantage.
Yes.
And right now, you know, having one is a disadvantage. So, you know, we just need to control the clock and keep away. And that's not good.
No, there's a miscue by the Spartans. There's a fight for the ball, and it will be taken off by Batesville.
Oh, no, timeout. I thought he was getting ready to call a walk. Full timeout. Wow.
A timeout called by Batesville with 30-25 the score. Spartans have the lead with 3:28 left to play. There's a timeout on the floor, so we'll take a timeout here on the TV3 Game of the Week.
This is Titan 1-4. No signs of life.
Titan 1-4, hold your position.
What do you got?
Unmanned aircraft is identifying enemy sniper.
Copy that. Let's move. Thanks, Reaper 1-1. We got it from here. Sensors coming off target.
Learn more at airforce.com.
.328 on the clock of this ball game. The Spartans have scored 3 points in this final period so far, and Batesville has scored 7, and it's Bulldogs basketball.
Yeah, we've only scored 7 this entire half, and Batesville scored 16.
Talk about going cold, Ron.
Yeah, that just shows you how much we played that first half very good and how bad Batesville played. But again, you know, it's our offense. Our defense has not been playing too bad.
Batesville drives the line. Foul going to be called on Connersville for overguarding.
Yeah, I'm going to call it on Cobb. That's going to be her first.
15 foul on the Spartans.
Yeah, just overguarding right there from Amanda. Got to go parallel.
Ball put in play by the Bulldogs. Got Garcia, number 3. He work it to one of the big girls underneath, but she brings it back out. Here's Garcia, bounce pass into number 44.
No, that's going to be on 34.
Shot is missed, and foul on Batesville. Gives the ball out of bounds to the Spartans.
Yeah, that's her third right there. Again, her height disadvantage on that as she reached over Phillips.
Yes. 2:45 on the clock. Spartans with a lead of 5 in the basketball right now.
Again, Connersville offense playing kind of conservative, you know, playing keep away.
Yes.
You know, this a 5-point lead, it might as well be 1 the way that, you know, offensively we've played. So we definitely got to, you know, control the ball, and that's a foul on maybe on Phillips. Oh, okay, I thought they were calling R12 because Phillips.
It'll be on Thomas, number 12 of Batesville.
Yeah, that's her
their
second.
5th team foul.
Yeah, I thought Phillips maybe raised her elbow up there, maybe, but no, they called the foul on blue 12, which is nice.
Spartans, as you say, continue to play control ball, keep away.
Yeah, and again, Batesville getting a little bit more aggressive.
Another foul, number 10 for
first.
Grabbing Brooke Bradford charged with the foul. That's number 6.
Yeah, they're going to try to stop the clock now. They're going to be at 7. You know, next shot, we're at the line.
Right. It'll be the shooting fouls after that. But number 12, the ball handler for Connersville. She's playing good keep away.
Yep, absolutely. Nice ball handling from the Spartans.
Which is what you want to do when you got the lead and you're cold in shooting. There's the foul. Number 12, that's on Thomas.
That's
the 1-1
third
for the Spartans.
Yep.
See who they send to the line.
You know, again, these are very important free throws.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely have to be making these shots right here because it's only 1-1. They get the rebound because our girls are off the floor.
This
or
is
off
Courtney
the key.
Phillips.
You know, Michael moving all the girls back.
Free throw good. Oh, it's an important one. 31 points for Connersville. They lead by 6.
Yeah, it sure is important.
Here's Destiny Roosh coming in. Number 10 will come to the bench. Michaela Taylor, she's played a good game.
Yeah, she has. She hit that three that kind of got us really rolling there in the first half.
Here's an important free throw. Drops off, and Batesville has the rebound.
Yeah.
Spartans with the lead of 6.
Yeah, two
A minute
possession
and
game.
40 to play. There's Batesville, and
We tipped it.
ball knocked into back court, but it was legal, that one. There's number 44 grabbing the ball, getting set for a shot, but loses control. And dropping one in along the baseline is number 10 for Batesville, Bradford. She has 6, and the Bulldogs down by 4. And the Spartans double dribble as they come up court, turnover, and Batesville will get the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, Connorsville definitely does not need these turnovers to mount up right now at this crucial time, up 4.
1:16 on the clock. Batesville go for a shot here. Here's Garcia on the way. It is missed. Grabbing the rebound is number 44 and putting it up and in.
That's a
for
2-point
Batesville.
game right here.
And it's 31-29. With the Spartans having the lead and under a minute left to play, and a charging foul on the Spartans. Give Batesville the ball.
Yeah, Michael's not liking that. That's a foul, clear foul. We'll see the replay right here, Fran. That's not a good foul right there.
Courtney Phillips charged with the foul.
Yeah, Phillips is 3rd.
Now the Spartans defense.
We could have a tie ball game, Fran.
Has to prevent a basket here by Batesville. They've got 44 in the center line. The girl up close, missing. And the rebound is off the fingertips of a Spartan. Batesville ball.
Got to keep it away from their inside. And one of the things that, when it's inside, don't be too aggressive. Don't foul. Don't put them at the line with a 3-point play.
Spartan's going to take a timeout. This will be a short timeout. 31 Connorsville, 29 Batesville. With 36 seconds to go.
That first half was just unbelievable for the Spartans, how well they played. You knew that Batesville was going to come out and that Batesville was going to make some adjustments.
Sure.
But I'm not sure, Fran, if it's because of the adjustments that Batesville made or how bad our play was, which I think our offense, that's the key. Our offense just went to sleep this second half.
Here we go with the final 36 seconds in regulation.
Yeah, again, cannot get an inside shot, cannot foul if it's inside.
Batesville's ball. So I think, Ron, they will try to tie it, or you think they'll go for a 3?
Oh no, they're going to get inside.
Try to get it tied.
Yeah, they're
ball
going to
worked into 34, and she drops it in, and there it is. Shelby Rupp has tied up this ball game with 25 seconds left to play, and it's coming up court is Connorsville, number 12. She will give to Steven.
Yeah, this is very intense game right here.
Here's Steven driving down, missing on the shot. Batesville has it. Driving up court are the Bulldogs. They will try for a timeout with 3.8 seconds on the clock. Batesville has the ball in a 31-31 ball game.
Yeah, not a very good play.
A full timeout as the coach from Batesville wants to talk it over with his girls. We'll take a timeout here on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Thanks, Colin. Samantha, you're up.
My Hero by Samantha. My hero is my dad. Every year in the fall, my dad takes me deer hunting. He teaches me a lot about the outdoors and respecting nature. Even though we sit and wait a lot and can't make too much noise or else we scare away the deer, I always enjoy the time I spend with my dad in the woods. But that's not why my dad is my hero. He's a hero because he helps feed the hungry. Each year when we go hunting, he always donates one of his deer to our butcher. My dad says the butcher gives the meat to people who are hungry and need help getting food. He may not beat up the bad guys like in movies, but my dad helps those in need. That is why my dad is my hero.
Final 3.8 seconds. Batesville has the ball.
Michael's
Now
calling a timeout.
Connersville will call for a timeout.
Michael's trying to call a timeout.
Now he finally does get it. The attention of the officials. It's going to be a short timeout.
Yep.
The Batesville fans are, what are they calling?
They're upset. They're saying that they handed the ball, so that way Michael shouldn't have called timeout.
Well, he was trying to get the attention, I think, before that ever happened. A short timeout.
Yeah, these fans are vocal. They are not happy.
No, Batesville has been vocal all evening.
Yeah, and I tell you what, their kids have preserved. Their kids have, you know, they offensively hadn't been at their best, and they, you know, didn't panic, and they've stayed the course, and, you know, they made the Spartans pay for the mistakes that the Spartans have made this half, just like the Spartans did the first half to them.
Okay, timeout's over. Here we go. Batesville ball, putting it in play on the side. Game tied at 31.
Ooh, almost a steal.
Almost a steal by the
Good
Spartans.
defense.
There's the ball battered around.
Yep.
Time expires, and we will go to overtime. 31 all at the end of 4 8-minute quarters here at Spartan Bowl tonight. Batesville has really come alive in that second half run. They only had 9 points at halftime. We'll be back with the overtime. Right now, let's take a break on the TV3 Game of the Week.
Thanks, Colin. Samantha, you're up.
My hero by Samantha. My hero is my dad. Every year in the fall, my dad takes me deer hunting. He teaches me a lot about the outdoors and respecting nature. Even though we sit and wait a lot and can't make too much noise or else we scare away the deer, I always enjoy the time I spend with my dad in the woods. But that's not why my dad is my hero. He's a hero because he helps feed the hungry. Each year when we go hunting, he always donates one of his deer to our butcher. My dad says the butcher gives the meat to people who are hungry and need help getting food. He may not beat up the bad guys like in movies, but my dad helps those in need. That is why my dad is my hero.
We'll be jumping center as we begin the 4-minute overtime.
Wow. Who would have thought, Fran?
Well, after that first half, I wouldn't have thought.
Wow, the Batesville tipped it right.
I think
right to the Spartan.
I think the girl that jumped for the Spartans got the ball, didn't she?
Yeah.
Here's Stevens. Boy, I don't know why she's missing on the shot. Stephen was. Foul is called, and let's see what this one's all about.
It's going to be against Roop. That's her fourth.
Two free throws coming up by the Spartans. That was on, is that on Highledge, Ron?
And that was on Roop, 34.
Oh, okay, 34 Roop.
That's her fourth. Yeah, replay showed that was a clear foul.
Free throw drops off. Boy, the Spartans are cold from the line and from the floor. And
yeah, we're just an ice cube right now.
Yes. This is Courtney Phillips trying to break the tie, and she does. 32-31, Connersville. Batesville ball. Bulldogs working it around.
Yeah, I tell you what, one of the things that right now for the Batesville Bulldogs is to keep feeding on that momentum. And right now they're, I'm surprised how slow that they are right now.
They're big gals underneath, and Oh, there's a bad pass by Batesville. Spartans get the ball on the turnover. Now let's see if they can capitalize.
Yeah, again, they got their big girl right there disrupting the Spartans. They can't see what's going on. And
Spartans having a little bit of trouble getting in play. Here goes to Stevens.
She's going in.
Racing down the court, puts it up and in, and Taylor's really having a problem hitting here in this second half.
Yeah, I think she was hoping she'd get a foul right there, and you know, the defender defended her perfectly, but you know, we had the ball again. I like the inside because that's what we were doing so well the first half.
Driving down,
Good
putting it up,
shot.
and what a shot!
Wow,
by Courtney Phillips. That was.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. Yeah, we got
9 for Courtney.
Yeah.
I mean, that was.
She went up.
I didn't
and
think that had a chance to go in.
Not at all. You did that back in the day, didn't you?
Oh,
friend?
Absolutely, yeah.
So that's a foul right there on 44. She knew it
Number
too.
44, Leach has a foul.
Yeah, it's her third, Fran.
Spartans will be at the line for the 1-and-1. Ron, this is the second overtime game. The Spartans beat Anderson in an overtime by 2 points in their last ball game. So this may become the norm here for the Lady Spartans.
Yeah, you know, and you have those overtime games. You know how to win those overtime games, especially against Anderson. That was a tough game. They came out victorious, and you know, right now, hopefully the same as Cobb.
Amanda Cobb hitting the free throw, puts the Spartans up by 4 with 2:39 to go in the overtime.
Again, very, 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 very important free throw right here.
Absolutely. Up and short.
She was feeling the pressure right there on that one. You can tell that one weighed a ton.
Every move you make on the floor right now is important.
Yeah.
Here come the Bulldogs. Spartans with their defense trying to keep them out. There's a pass to 10. She'll fire and miss.
Again,
fight for the rebound, brought off by the Spartans, number 10.
Yeah,
nice rebounding by Michaela Taylor.
Yeah, if you notice, our defense is a little bit more aggressive. Again, you pointed it out that they're keeping their bigs away from under the basket, and that's a foul right there on Stevens.
Taylor Stevens bumps into a defender and is called for a foul.
That's Stevens' fourth. You know, can't put that elbow out there like that. She did, and they called it.
And Destiny Roosh will come in replacing number 10, Taylor.
Yeah, Michael let Taylor know, hey, you got 4, be careful.
Absolutely. She, I believe, fouled out in the Anderson game.
I can't have her fouling out now.
2:04 on the clock, 35-31 Connersville, overtime.
One important thing to remember is that Batesville does have the arrow. You know, that may come down to that.
Spartans trying to keep their big gals pulled out.
Oh, nice. I tell you what, Cobb there, she's got nice position keeping her out.
Chasing the ball handler who scores from the baseline, throws one up and in. That's Bradford. She has 8 points in this ball game.
Yeah, she's came alive this second half, all on the second half.
Bring the ball up court.
That can't be a foul
Player
against
goes
us.
down. Let's see what they're going to call this time.
She's out. If that's 34, if that's Roop, she's out.
It is 34.
Yeah, she's gone.
That her 5th?
Yeah, that's her. Let's see this replay right here. Yeah, she's still moving, and she's out of the ball game. Yeah. I have her down for 5.
Coker will be at the line.
Do you get extra?
I don't know. What the officials are still wondering. No, apparently she's coming out now.
Here she comes.
Yeah, now she's leaving.
Yeah. I tell you what, she really lifted the team back on her shoulders, used her height to the advantage to make the Spartans pay and you know, disrupt them for shooting the ball in, or you know, bring the ball out of bounds. She's going to be definitely missed in this overtime.
Coker misses the free throw.
Yeah, again, you can't. I mean, right now they're giving you free opportunities, and that's why we're in overtime, that we were not able to take those opportunities.
Shot is up and missed, and rebounding is Batesville.
They could tie it again.
35-33, Connersville by 2, 1:20 on the clock. Here's a shot from out.
Oh, that's a
three-pointers
nice
put up and in by Bradford. And the Bulldogs have grabbed the lead, 36-35.
That's their first lead of the ball game, and
Yes.
I tell you what, it took a long time for them to come back and get the lead, and they got it, and we'll see if they can hold on to it. 1:04 to go.
Stephen has the ball for Connersville. Good defense by Batesville. Taylor drives down, feeds out from the free throw lane. A shot is missed by Connersville.
It's going to be Taylor. She's out.
And a foul going to be called on the Spartans.
Yep, she's out.
That's the 5th one on Taylor.
Yep,
Taylor
definitely
Stephen will go to the
over-aggressive.
bench.
Reaching in right there. I mean, look, clearly.
50.4 seconds to be played. 36-35.
Yeah, you don't like to see that as Stevens is.
Stephen has. Now they're sending in the replacement for her. Michaela Taylor will come in for Taylor Stephen, who fouls out.
Yeah, that's not that doesn't bode well for the Spartans. As you know, they're in the double bonus.
To the line goes Jessica Wagers for Batesville. Her free throw is missed.
Yep.
Rebounding is Connersville's number 12. Coming out with it is Phillips. Down court.
Oh,
shot
trying to go
missed.
for the foul. That's a
Jump ball
It's
call,
Batesville
but
ball.
it will be Batesville's ball.
Yeah. Again, the arrow played a factor right there. Of course, now we have it. We'll see if we can't force it to get the ball back. Thompson's calling the timeout.
Spartan's going to call for a timeout.
Yeah, he's not happy. He's jawing with the official.
That'll be a full timeout, so it's a 36-35 ball game with Batesville on top. A full timeout, so we'll take a timeout here with 42.8 seconds left to play. This is a TV3 Game of the Week.
I am for the child who's had 7 addresses in a single year because she's in foster care, because her father abused her, and her mother couldn't believe her. She is the child I am for. I am a CASA volunteer. I am you.
Okay, the final 42.8 seconds of this ball game about to begin. Batesville has a lead of 36-35, and the Bulldogs have the basketball.
Well, I'm just in shock. I'm just in shock that we're in this position compared to how well we played that first half. And again, this is not anything where Batesville just picked up their pace and blew us off the court, and that's going to be against Rouge.
There's a foul called on the Spartans. That'll stop the clock, but put Batesville at the free throw line.
That's her second. But again, we went turned ice cold. I mean, we froze out there.
Yes, it's hard to believe it.
Yeah.
So it's different halves.
You're going to have games like this in the season.
Oh, sure. Free throw is missed. Spartans still have life as they bring it up court. 25 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, we're at the line.
Ball
we got
shooter
2.
is cut down. She'll be at the. What are they calling? Okay, it'll be on a blue. I wasn't sure. Number 3. The way the players reacted, I wasn't sure. So at the line will be Courtney Phillips, number 12 for the Spartans. She has free throws coming. Team is down by a point, and they stay down a point. They miss the free throws. Well, we missed a lot of free throws.
I tell you what, missing free throws, the lid has just closed on us.
Taking some wild shots, and it hasn't been a good second half or overtime.
No, not at all. And Michael, we had to call that one full timeout. We went back inside for something that tied us up.
Well, the free throw drops, and then we ties the ball game, but Batesville has the lead.
Don't foul.
No, has the ball, rather. There's a whistle going to stop play, and there's a foul coming up. Going to be on the Spartans.
2 shots. Phillips with her 4th. Yeah, the foul right there, but Michael was wanting to call, walk, and thought that one of the girls had walked it and catch it on the replay.
Here's a free throw by Gabby Garcia, and it is off the mark.
Yeah, she missed that good. I tell you what, this basketball is weighing a ton.
Okay, here's her second shot. Right, this one is up and good. That breaks the tie and puts Batesville up by a point, 37-36. Here's another timeout coming up.
That's Garcia's first point. Very important point of the ball game right here. Taking a full timeout.
Okay, we'll take another timeout here on the TV3 Game of the Week.
The #1 cause of hunting accidents in Indiana is not firearm related, it's falling from tree stands. Always wear a full body harness when hunting from an elevated hunting platform. And before you leave the ground, always be attached to the tree or a lifeline system. Have a safe hunting season. Always wear your full body harness and don't be a thud.
Players break from their coaches, and once again we will
try it again.
Play. 17.7 seconds on the line.
Yeah, we have the arrow, we have the ball,
and we are behind a point.
Yeah, we're behind a point. Hopefully we can get back here, maybe draw a foul, get to the line. That's what you want, is to get maybe a free point.
Sure.
That went off ours.
Ball knocked away, touched last by Batesville. Yeah. Spartansville.
I like
possession.
The Batesville coach was trying to get him the call for him.
He's trying to influence the play, I think.
Yeah, and he tapped her on the shoulder whenever she didn't fall for it. He was like, good call.
Okay, there's another timeout taken.
Another full.
We'll just keep it here because
might as well.
We've been playing quite a few breaks here on TV3. Our next telecast, by the way, will be the season opener for the Spartans, the boys Spartans, when they meet Union County here at Spartan Bowl. So that'll be our next telecast here on TV3.
I think this place is rocking tonight. It'll be different tomorrow night.
This one tonight, it'll be hard to be more exciting than with this ball game.
This game is exciting. But again, as a Batesville player, it's one of those games that you don't want to lose when you come back from such a deficit. I mean, they were down 14 and they were playing terrible, and they played pretty bad in the first part of the second half. They weren't making their shots, but again, Collinsville was playing worse, and so they came back. And if you lose this game after coming back, it's a heartbreaker. Michael Thompson's team had such a huge lead, was playing so productive, playing so positively, and all of a sudden it just goes ice cold. It just goes away. You lose this ball game. It's heartbreaking as well. I mean, so both teams for different
ball
reasons.
Put in play by the Spartans. Here comes Destiny Roosh down, fires it up, missing. Rebounding is Batesville with 8 seconds left to play. So a foul is called on Connorsville. Batesville will be at the line.
Well, there's still life in the Spartans as the Batesville Bulldogs.
This is on number 21, Geisley Coker.
Yeah, they tried to do anything to touch her.
And the free throw shooter will be number 10, Brooke Bradford. She's a senior at Batesville and makes the first free throw. So that puts her team up by 2 points. And she's getting ready for her second free throw. On this way, and good. Batesville by 3. Spartans will take a timeout with 6.6 seconds on the clock.
The Spartans have only made 2 3-pointers by Destiny Roosh there in the first quarter, and Taylor Stevens hit one early in the third quarter. And I tell you, we need one right now in the overtime here. So every other quarter, it seemed like we need one right now.
Batesville only had 9 points at halftime, 3 at the end of the first period. I'm not sure if what they've done or it's what the Spartans have done to change this ball game around the second half.
Yeah, and again, I don't want to sound like, not give the Batesville Bulldogs credit because, I tell you what, to come back from 14, I don't care how you've played or the other team has played, that's an accomplishment. But I will say, again, the Spartans have just went ice cold. And the Bulldogs, to their credit, they have not wavered. They have continued to play despite, at their times when they've played well, they just have made the Spartans pay for their mistakes, where the Spartans stopped making the Bulldogs pay for their mistakes. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the Spartans have only scored 8 points in the second half of this ball game after scoring 23 in the first half.
Well, 13 and almost, quarter and a half with halftime, or 2.5 quarters, 13 points. That's unbelievable. That's not acceptable.
No.
That's not good.
There's a pass inbounding. It is batted away by Batesville, so the Spartans will have the ball. And they need a three-pointer to tie up this ball game. Seconds are down to 4. Pass intercepted. Long shot at the buzzer.
Wow.
Missed. And the Batesville Lady Bulldogs have pulled one off here in overtime, 39-36 for CHS. And a very dejected group of young ladies from Connersville are now leaving the floor after congratulating the visitors on this overtime win. And for Batesville, it's win number 3, and they've lost 1 for the Spartans. This will be their second loss, so they have a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. As we mentioned, the Spartans won last year, 36-31 at Batesville, so Batesville kind of returns a favor here, coming to Spartan Bowl and winning tonight. Ron, you have some scoring?
Yes, I do. For the victorious Batesville Lady Bulldogs, they were led by Shelby Roop's 14 points, and she got 12 of those in the second half. She came alive, dominated inside. Brooke Bradford had 10 she had all 10 of those in the second half. Katie Thomas had 4. Kelly Hartman had 4. Jessica Wagers had 3. Samantha Hudlich had 2. Tara Prickle had 1. And Gabby Garcia had the most important point for the Bulldogs, as she scored 1 point, and that's what put them in the lead for the first time, and that's what put them on top. For the Lady Spartans, very, very dejected Lady Spartans. They were led by Taylor Stevens, 11. Courtney Phillips, 10. Michaela Taylor, 5. Destiny Roosh, 5. Amanda Cobb, 3. And Ashley Oker with 4 points for the Lady Spartans. Again, sort of balanced, but again, nobody scored in that second half, and that's basically what did them in, is that their offense went anemic. And I tell you, this is one of those games that you really got to quickly put behind you if you're Michael Thompson's team, and just focus on the next game, because, hey, you're going to have games like this where you should have won, and because you're going to have games that you should have lost that you won. The Bulldogs should have lost this game, but they won, and they're coming out of here. Nice bus ride home for them. The girls, again, Spartans, they got to put that away, and they definitely need to just focus on the next game, learn from the mistake, and it's 4 quarters.
By the quarters again, this ball game had the Spartans leading 10-3 at the first break, 23-9 at halftime, 27-18 at the end of 3. At the end of regulation play, it was tied at 31-31, and then, of course, in overtime, Batesville puts in 8 points, while the Spartans put in 5, and Batesville wins it by 3, 39-36. Our crew tonight on camera: Cindy Toshlog, Joe Memrick, and Colton Gonzalez. John Powsey does the play-by-plays. Justin Roberts directs the telecast. TV3's next game will be between the Connersville Spartans boys team and the Union County Patriots. That'll be the season opener, and that game will be next on TV3. Tonight's score again, 39-36. Batesville in overtime over the Lady Spartans. For Ron Wiley, this is Fran Schummel thanking you, as always, for watching Spartan Sports on TV3. Good night, everybody.